Monday evening, everybody. Welcome back to another video. And this one's a milestone for me. This is my 350th video. So, yippee. This is going to be my review on the long-awaited Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And I've never talked about Planet of the Apes on this channel at all. So this will be the first movie that I'm going to officially review. But with this new one coming out, I'm sure we're definitely going to get more of these things. So in the near future, I might just do like a whole Planet of the Apes series. But this is just Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. So, before I get into the review, I've got some weird coincidences pertaining to the previous trilogy. Much more Dawn and War. So, with Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, that was released in 2014, and I remember seeing it with my dad, and we saw it in Colorado. What's really going to shock you guys is that I actually saw this at the same theater where the Dark Knight Rises shooting happened 2 years prior. So, that was very paranoid when I was watching that. And 3 years later, in 2017, War for the Planet of the Apes was released on July 20th. No joke. That was the same day that The Dark Knight Rises actually released to theaters. And it was also the day that we lost Chester Bennington of Lincoln Park. So, when I saw Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes this Friday, my uncle actually ended up in the hospital because he broke his back. But it's like nothing serious that we know of. But he's at home now. But that's my mini history with the previous trilogy of Planet of the Apes. Something weird happens when I see these movies. I don't know. It's just coincidence. But that was just something that I wanted to talk about before I gave you my thoughts on this movie. And that's going to start now. So Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is the first movie that Disney owns. And this one had me very worried because War for the Planet of the Apes ended perfectly. What they did right about this movie is it is kind of a soft reboot because they go 300 years into the future. So this focuses on new apes. And our main ape here is Noah, N-O-A. And he's just part of this tribe, which is like the Eagle clan, I believe. And his father was like the master of birds. Well, when a new faction of apes come in, they claim to be Caesar's followers. And the main villain in here is Caesar Proximus, which is voiced by Kevin Durand. You saw him earlier in Abigail this year. This dude was awesome as Caesar Proximus. But to me, the villain in here isn't as good as Koba, which was kind of like Caesar's nemesis. Their fight happens in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. But with Caesar gone, Caesar Proximus claims that he is the new Caesar. Well, he's more of like a dictator to these monkeys, apes. But you also have the subplot where there are still humans on Earth. And there is one human by the name of Nova that kind of helps out the apes to learn how to work with human technology. So Caesar Proximus's clan basically kidnaps the Eagle clan and makes them their own. And it's up to Noah and Nova to get them out before they open up a floodgate pertaining military weapons. That's this whole movie. Now, I really did enjoy this one quite a bit. I'm not too keen on Planet of the Apes, but I loved the previous trilogy. And with this movie out, it made me more excited to actually watch it. So, I definitely can't wait for more in this series. God, I think I read like an article saying that Disney might have 9 more coming out. Maybe. But this is a long, long franchise. Imagine if you have like 10 more of these things, there's going to be 20. This franchise started back in 1968. Very long time. So it's approaching 60 years. But, yeah. I definitely will watch some of the Planet of the Apes movies and give you some thoughts on them when I get to that point. But this will be the only Planet of the Apes movie that I'm going to be talking about for now. But we are definitely going to get some more. But overall, I really did enjoy this movie. Is it as good as the previous trilogy? No. But I think it'll age very well once we get a follow-up to this one. Right now, I'm going to give Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. There we go. This is a B. I really like the new apes in here, but Proximus really didn't last long, so he's not going to be the main threat to future Planet of the Apes movies. But still a very good watch. I definitely do want to get more into this world in the near future. Let's just hope that the apes don't take over the earth before I watch all these movies. because that would be terrifying. But those are my thoughts on Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and a little brief history with the previous trilogy. There you go. But that's all I got for this video. My next video, I'm really hoping to get out really soon, are going to be my reviews for The Strangers Chapter 1, and I'm probably going to go ahead and do it back to black. So those are the next 3 movies that I want to see very soon. They all release Friday. But I'm actually going to go down to Branson for the weekend, so of course they'll be a little bit later on the channel, but give me time and I'm sure I'll see them. But also very soon I want to try and do a Mad Max binge, getting ready for Furiosa. But more than likely, I might have like a Fury Road and Furiosa dual review. But it's pretty much all I got for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. And apes together strong. Peace.